You are it. Know that.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Matt back again with a little bit of Walking Dead news. This is a nice little treat. I just read this on the Spoiling the Dead fans Facebook page, and I'll put the link to their page down there in the description. These guys are always come through clutch when it comes to spoilers and accuracy of the spoilers and everything, and they just posted a episode breakdown of 7A, which is basically the first part of the first 8 episodes of season 7. I thought this was really, really cool, very, very interesting, and I wanted to go ahead and share this with you guys. It's pretty awesome. All right, that's what it says. It says, we gathered up the most pertinent information from the filming of the first part of the season. We thought we would package them up nicely for you in an easy-to-follow episode breakdown. This is just the first half of the season. Alright, guys, it says episode 7-1. Characters involved: Rick, Carl, Michonne, Daryl, Glenn, Maggie, Abe, Eugene, Rosita, Aaron, Sasha, Negan, Dwight, Simon, I guess that's Stephen Ogg's character's name we finally find out, and other saviors. It says location, mostly in the clearing where we last left off. There's also filming with Negan and Rick in the RV over where the burning logs from 616 were. One day of filming at Alexandria for a supposed dream sequence. And it says highlights. We believe Abe and Glenn will both fall victim to Lucille. And it says Daryl gets taken prisoner by the Saviors. Negan takes Rick on a mindfuck adventure in the RV. There's a rumored dream sequence which will feature the main characters, including the Lucille victims. There's also supposed to be a Glenn and Maggie baby in the scene. Episode 7-2. Characters involved: Deegan, sorry guys, Daryl, Negan, Dwight, Sherry, and other saviors. Location: the majority of the episode takes place at the sanctuary. There was also filming in different areas around Griffin for a car crash scene. It says highlights. Seems to focus on the inner workings of the sanctuary. Daryl is tortured as a prisoner, might make a failed escape attempt. Dwight is involved in a chase scene where he and a few other saviors chase down a rogue savior who has escaped the sanctuary. Episode 7-3. Characters involved: Carol, Morgan, Ezekiel, some guy named Rogers, I guess it's one of the Kingdom guys, and then it says other Kingdom people. The majority of this episode takes place at the Kingdom. There are also some outside filming at an abandoned car wash and apartment complex. They also filmed at the Creeptastic house for this episode. It says highlights. We meet Ezekiel and Shiva. The Kingdom people and Morgan take part in some sort of piggy roundup. Pigs can be seen eating walkers in the trailer. We learn about the Kingdom and check in with Morgan and Carol. Carol seems to separate from Morgan and the Kingdom and end up at the Creeptastic house with a graveyard. Huh, it's kind of crazy. Alright, episode 7-4. Characters involved: Rick, Carl, Michonne, Daryl, Rosita, Aaron, Enid, Father Gabriel, Eugene, Negan, Dwight, Spencer, Olivia, Tobin, and Judith, ? Location is Alexandria. There are also some filming outside the wall at a farm location. It says highlights. Negan and his crew come knocking at Alexandria for Team Family's first offering. Negan totes around a captured Daryl who is wearing a ridiculous prison suit. Rick is forced to carry around Lucille while Negan and the other saviors take half their shit. Rosita and Spencer seem to pair off and go outside the walls together. Michonne also goes off on her own for some unknown mission. Episode 7-5. Characters involved: Rick, Michonne, Carl, Enid, Maggie, Sasha, Aaron, Jesus, Gregory, and Simon, Stephen Ogg. Location: Alexandria and the Hilltop. Also some filming with Carl and Enid outside the walls. It says highlights. Carl and Enid appear to journey to the Hilltop. Carl was seen driving a car over walkers. Maggie and Sasha are shown living at the Hilltop. We assume Maggie recovers. Judging by the trailer, there is a fire and several walkers infiltrate the Hilltop gate. Simon and the Saviors visit the Hilltop for their offering. Carl and Jesus sneak into one of Negan's trucks. Episode 7-6. Characters involved: Tara, Heath, Jenny, and Naomi. Location: woods, river, old gift shop, Jekyll Island, ? This appears to be a bottle episode showing what happened on Tara and Heath's supply run that started last season. Tara and Heath appear to get separated when they run into walkers on a bridge. Tara encounters a small group of women and children who we think that have been mostly wiped out by the Saviors. Tara makes it back to Alexandria, however Heath does not. This does not necessarily mean he is dead, we just don't know at this point. Episode 7-7. Characters involved: Negan, Carl, Dwight, Sherry, Jesus, Daryl, Rick, Michonne, Eugene, Rosita, Aaron, Father Gabriel, Olivia, and Judith. Location: Sanctuary, Alexandria, a couple of locations outside the wall. Highlights: since Carl appeared to be filming inside of one of the Savior's trucks, we feel confident that Carl will get his comic arc with Negan. We believe we'll see several scenes from issues 104, 105 in the comics. We will most likely meet Negan's wives, including Amber and her old boyfriend Mark, who will probably have an unfortunate encounter with an iron. Aaron and Rick seem to be on a supply run, while Carl sneaks off to the sanctuary. Michonne also appears to be on a mission and encounters a mystery woman who we believe is a savior. Rosita and Eugene make bullets. Negan takes Carl back home to Alexandria. Judith was also filming on the day they came back. We speculate that Negan will encounter Judith. 7-8, the mid-season finale. Characters involved: Rick, Carl, Michonne, Tara, Rosita, Eugene, Spencer, Father Gabriel, Negan, Daryl, Maggie, Sasha, Jesus, Gregory, Enid, Carol, and Morgan. Location: Alexandria, the hilltop, the sanctuary, Creeptastic, the house, and the road. It says highlights: suspicious activity and a possible death dinner leads us to believe Spencer dies in this episode. We think he will get his famous guts scene from the comics. There's some whispers that Olivia might be a goner in this episode too. Michonne was filming in a car with the unknown woman from episode 7-7. Judging by photos that came out during episode 7-9, it looks like Aaron's face got roughed up. We speculate he gets into some kind of altercation in this episode. Looks like we will briefly check in with Carol and Morgan at the Creeptastic house. Rick, Michonne, Carl, Tara, and Rosita go to the hilltop. Eugene might get captured or leave the Alexandria safe zone in this episode. He is at the sanctuary by episode 11. We think this will be the episode where Daryl finally escapes the sanctuary. He might receive assistance from Jesus as well as somebody from inside the sanctuary. We think he will reunite with Rick and company at the hilltop. And it says, sounds like we have a badass season to look forward to this year. And that's just the first 8 episodes. So that sounds pretty damn awesome, guys. But yeah, I just wanted to get this information out there. Like I said, I'll leave a link down in the description below so y'all can go read it yourself. But I just wanted to pass this along because I know this just came out like an hour ago that was posted. And sounds pretty damn awesome once I read it. And I just wanted to get this out there so y'all could check it out. Especially people that really love the spoilers and kind of want to know what's going to happen. So as always, I appreciate you checking this out, and I will see you guys next time. Y'all take care.
Welcome to Woodburn.
Pushing my pants yet?